Good morning, this is BBC News. We're live from Westminster and I'm going to introduce you now to Sajda Mughal. She survived the 7/7 London bombings in 2005, and also with us Lee Doddridge, who's a former National Counter-Terrorism Security Advisor. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Thank you very much for talking to us. Sajda, your reflections this morning, having experienced what you experienced 12 years ago.
It's taken me right back to 12 years ago. I mean, I was on the very same Piccadilly tube that got bombed by Jermaine Lindsay, and when the news broke yesterday and the photos started appearing on the net, I was in my office and I actually said, I can't see this. It just was like rewinding back in time and seeing those bodies and seeing injured people. I just started thinking about what happened on the Piccadilly tube when the bomb went off. But what did stand out and what really hit me was how London came together yesterday. And we unfortunately lost a police officer yesterday who tragically was killed. For me, 12 years ago, what stood out was that one voice saying, "It's police, we're coming to get you." It was a male police officer. It felt, when the bomb went off, it felt like there was a noose around my heart and it was being tightened. But when I heard that voice, "It's police, we're coming to get you," I felt the most reassurance I've ever felt in my life. And to lose a police officer, those who make London safe for us, who make the UK safe, has really struck me, and it struck everyone here today. I mean, they wake up each morning to make London safe for us, and it's unfortunate that we've lost his life and others with him as well. But it's been 12 years on, we've faced another attack. We can't let this divide us in any way. In fact, let's be the London that we are. We stand together. We will not be defeated, because if we are defeated, we are feeding right into the hands of those who want to divide us.
Which is an echo, actually, of what the Prime Minister Theresa May said last night. Lee Doddridge, a former National Counter-Terrorism Security Advisor. I mean, this attacker hired a 4x4 and could have got a knife from anywhere. That's almost impossible to protect people against, isn't it?
It is very difficult to protect it in that kind of attack. Last year, al-Baghdadi actually put a call out to all their supporters from ISIS, and what he termed is household terrorism, to use whatever they had as their resources. So, look at your homes, the knives, axes, hammers, use your vehicles. They didn't have to look at complicated attacks such as explosives or requiring firearms. So a very low technical approach actually to an attack, but you can see obviously in their eyes a successful outcome for yesterday, which obviously tragic from our perspective. Could have been a lot worse, but very, very difficult for us to obviously identify that sort of activity. The main thing that we can do, as we saw fantastically well yesterday, was the police response, the emergency services, the medics and members of the public. It was a very well cohesive response to that tragic event yesterday.
Which the police said, which Acting Deputy Commissioner Mark Rowley said last night, the police had prepared for, and sadly it had come to pass. But because they'd prepared, they knew what to do.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the emergency services train on a regular basis, not just at iconic sites, but around the country. Police are constantly training and rehearsing for just this sort of incidents. But it's also important as well that businesses also train. Like yesterday, we saw the dynamic lockdown kick in at Westminster and also over at St Thomas's. But this is where normal businesses should be doing this on a regular basis, just in case. And it is a rare incident that you may be involved in an incident such as yesterday, but that they can protect themselves and members of the public.
What do you want to hear from your elected representatives this morning in the heart of our democracy in the House of Commons?
I would like them to send out a message that we are London, we are united, we won't be divided in any way, we will not let this defeat us. I survived 7/7 12 years ago, we did not let that defeat us.